All right, what a bizarre and wild story out of Jacksonville for y'all. Former Jaguars employee Amit Patel allegedly stealing over $22 million from the team in an elaborate credit card scheme. What a wild and bizarre headline. I didn't think I had this on my 2023 bingo card as we were wrapping this bad boy up. But apparently Patel, who was the lead manager financial planner for the team from 2019 to 2023, had an elaborate scheme in which he embezzled over $22 million. Somehow this guy isn't the worst hire over that time frame for the Jaguars. You know what I'm talking about, Urban Meyer. So allegedly Patel, who's in charge overseeing financial planning, expenditures, stuff like that, there's a virtual credit card program within the Jaguars where certain employees can just approve of purchases with a virtual credit card, and Patel took advantage of that where he would double bill reoccurring virtual credit card billings. So like hotels, catering, flights, stuff like that, stuff that just shows up as recurring purchases. He would double charge those and he would take that money and then go spend it for himself. Now Patel and his lawyers are claiming most of that money was spent on gambling. He got into a gambling problem. He was trying to recover his losses, so he was taking out more money, spending it on gambling. He checked himself into gambling rehab, but I don't know if I can buy this story because the list of things that he apparently spent this money on don't sound like a guy who's just gambling over here. Now, I'm sure he did have a gambling problem, but again, it feels like this is a smart guy. He probably used this to try and leverage like, oh, I have a serious problem. He checked himself into gambling rehab. This is all what it was. He's trying to avoid jail time. And the ridiculous thing is, it sounds like he's going to avoid jail time, which is absurd. But this guy says he was not living a baller lifestyle, just a modest lifestyle with this. But you tell me if this is modest. He allegedly used the credit cards and money to buy a condo in Florida, a Tesla Model 3, a Nissan pickup truck. There's his online gambling. How about a designer watch worth $95,000? $95,000 for a watch? Are you out of your freaking minds? He's not living a baller lifestyle. Private jets and luxury hotels for travel with friends. Honestly, his friends are the ones that make out with a band like bandits here. They got to live it up, fly on the PJ, get nice vacations, and they ain't got to deal with this. They aren't under the hook for this. A retainer for a criminal defense lawyer, smart. Buying cryptos, NFTs, sports memorabilia, a country club membership, spa treatments, concerts, sporting events. Now, they did go to say they haven't reported what he was betting on, so he may even be in double trouble betting on the NFL. But the Jaguars did say they removed him from his position in February of 2023 when they were made aware of the situation. So the fraud didn't last too long, 4 years. Usually these guys go on for years and they never get caught. But somebody finally caught this up. But it looks like he's going to take a plea deal here and not get fully indicted. He's going to have to reimburse that $22 million, obviously, but it looks like he's going to avoid jail time. What a ridiculous world we live in, where we could put anybody for anything behind bars, but this guy, we're going to let him off the hook. I agree. It's not really it's kind of a victimless crime. He stole money from the Jaguars, but is it really a victimless crime when you think about it? $22 million lost to the team. They're not going to get that money back. Are they going to have to rework their budgets in Jacksonville? Are they maybe going to have to hire less people in the staff? I'm talking like custodians, catering people, people who work around the facility. That's one less sales job possibly, one less internship they can take on for somebody because they got to try and cut expenses. Maybe the quality of things in the Jacksonville for the players goes down. We can't get those hot tubs upgraded. We can't get the treatment we need for guys as high end as we need it to be because now we're looking at a money shortfall. Now, the good thing is owner Shad Khan is one of the richest owners in the league, and this is kind of a blip on the radar for him. I'm sure if he has to, he'll spend a little bit of money. There are in serious negotiations, though, what the Jaguars are going to do with the team and the stadium. Are they going to end up leaving Jacksonville? Are they going to get new stadium, new facilities, things like that? There's a lot going on with this franchise, and it's a franchise that seems to be on the up and up. They win the division last year. It feels like they have a franchise superstar in Trevor Lawrence. They're in first place right now. Now it's getting a little rocky down the stakes, down the end here. but they should still hang on to this division title. But what an insane story for y'all to come out this Friday. And I think this guy should get put behind bars. I don't care. Like I said, it's affecting people. You don't have to go to maximum security prison, but maybe a guy's got to sacrifice a little time for living that lifestyle he lived up for 4 years. Make him pay for a couple of years, sit behind, can't have his freedoms for a little bit. I think that's fair, and he's got to pay all that money back. We know he's never going to be able to pay that money back, but you can recoup some of it. I'm sure you can get a nice fair price for that Tesla Model 3 on the recharge, but what a bizarre story. What a wild one out there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Should they get it out? How did they let this go for so long? How did they not figure this out sooner? 4 years? I mean, I feel like you would kind of figure out you're losing money year in and year out. Like somebody's filing the taxes for this team. Somebody's doing something. They got to do that with the organization. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, like this video, subscribe to the channel. New sports content every single day. If you want to support the channel more, click that join button, join the channel memberships. You get access to early content, exclusive content, emojis, channel badges, things to use for the live streams during the year. Really helps me out a lot, allows me to keep making this great content for y'all every single day. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.